Hey everybody, Chimo Guy Chobo7 over here. Come to you guys with the deck, FNM deck. Um, it's Naya Wolf Run, pretty much Naya control, Naya Wolf Run. Um, so let's get started. First off, I think it's 25 land, but then I could be mistaken. It might be 26. I changed it up a bit. So it's, 4 plains, 4 forest, and 1 mountain. Total 9 basics. The only reason I run so much basic is because with ramp and growth, you're gonna wanna you know, have the ability to actually search up basics and with the solemn simulacrums. And then you have 3 Petal Grove and 3 Razor Ticket. This is pretty much a green-white deck with a splash. Then you got 1 Rootbound Crag, 1 Cleft Off Retreat, and 1 Woodland Cemetery. I'll get back to you on the Woodland Cemetery really quick. For your special lands, you got 2 Inkmoth Nexus. You're gonna barely be winning with Ink Moth, but whenever you do, it's pretty nice, and it's a blocker. And with the Elsinore coming out into play, it's a 3/3 Ink Moth. You got 100 Fangraph. It's just like pretty much a lottery. I don't run Soul Titan in this deck, but 100 Fangraph is just like a one of. It's a specialty, I guess you would say. Um, 1 Kessig Wolf Run. This is like not really a Wolf Run deck. I would just say green, white, splash, black, splash, red, ramp, I would say. So 1 Keswick Wolf Run, 1 Ghost Quarter to get rid of, opposing, any lands you want to get rid of. And then Gavany Township, just to pump your dudes and, just basically aggro them out, I guess you would say. Like an aggro route you would go, with the Hunt Masters and stuff. And this is the only reason I run Woodland Cemetery. I want a Vault to the Archangel. It's really nice on, I could say, especially with Hunt Master. Huntmaster and this combined together is so good. You gain 4 life off of it. Um, Ravager of the Fells, you gain 4 life off of that. Kill anything you want. And Vault of the Archangel is just such a great card in general. And if you're in a tight spot, you can gain so much life. So that's it for the land. Let me count it up really quick. 25 land. Seems to be consistent for me. Uh, yeah. So off to the spells. You have to run 4-Day Judgment. Any deck that has white needs to at least have a sweeper, unless you're humans. And humans, you sideboard them in 4-Day Judgment, just because there's a lot of aggro in my metal game, and just such a good card, good sweeper. One thing I changed, I had 1 timely reinforcements, now I run 2, because zombies is pretty much a hard matchup for me, and so is control. Any like, I would mostly say blue-black control. I can handle uh, Esper control because uh, Lingering Spirits, Elisnor and stuff like that. You got 2 Green Sun Zenith. Just to fetch up a bird, Acidic Slime or Hunt Master, Primeval Titan. And the other Zenith is a 1 White Sun Zenith. The last FNM I played a White Sun Zenith and stalled a bunch with White Sun Zenith and actually won a game with it. So White Sun Zenith is just a good card in general. Again with the Gavany Township and Elisnorn. So this is how I won 1 game. I White Sun Zenith for 5, then played an Elisnorn and killed him with that. Now off to your ramp. I run 4 rampant growth, self-explanatory. It's ramp, and then 4 sphere of the suns. Uh, Off to your permanence, I would say. I run 2 oblivion rings. Get rid of anything. Like I said, I can deal with Esper control because I have planeswalkers and stuff like that, and I can O-ring it or I can attack with it with the White Sun or Huntmaster, stuff like that. And Lingering Souls, Lingering Soul is such a popular card, and I can deal with it with Elisnorn. I run 2 Gideon Draw. Such a great card. It's a good staller. It's a good win condition, and gets rid of like the pro stuff. Like what would I say? Like Mirren Crusader is a popular one. Um, gets rid of that. Gets rid of any like pro, non-pro white stuff. Uh, like with the O-ring and stuff, it's pretty much a pretty good combination. I would say O-ring is sword and then kill it with Gideon Draw. And change to the deck. I ran a 1-0 Batterskull. Batterskull because I need a lot of life gain in this deck. And Batterskull is just such a good card overall. I love the fact that I can equip it to an Ink Moth and swing twice and win with it. And gain some life off of that as well. A lot of people don't remember the return cost for Batterskull. And I found that kind of funny because I won a game like that. Like my opponent had a Batterskull. This was a while ago. My opponent had a Batterskull, and I was just like killing him, and I killed his Germ token. And I guess he was searching for something else to block with, but I guess he didn't know he can return a Batterskull. I run 2 Hunt Master of the Fells. Don't know what that does. I can get it out for you really quick. I mean, you still can't see it off my camera anyways. Master of the Fells, whenever this creature enters the battlefield or transforms into Master of the Fells, you gain 2 life and put a 2/2 green wolf token into play. At the beginning of my upkeep, if I didn't cast a spell, transform into Ravager of the Fells. Um, it's a 4/4 trampler, and whenever this creature transforms into Ravager of the Fells, it deals 2 damage to target creature, or 2 damage to target opponent, and a creature uh, he or she controls. Um, it's pretty good overall. Gains you life, gets you a creature. It's pretty much a staller, I would say. And if it's not dealt with, it's a threat. And you're one of, I want 1 acidic slime. Just get rid of honor of the peers, other O-rings, lands, artifacts, swords, stuff like that. And it's a good blocker as well. I run 1 bird of paradise, like just in case you don't have the rampant growth of the sphere of the suns, you have a green sun zenith in hand, bird. Onto the other creatures. I run 3 solemn simulacrum, only 3 because I run the hunt masters, and only 3, like 3 seems to fit me, I would say. Solemn simulacrum, it's just basically card value. You get a land, you block a card, and you draw something. It's a good card. Now to your fatties. I run 4 Primeval Titan. Get you any of your lands, and like I said, with the Vault of the Archangel, Huntmaster, and Vault of the Archangel, such a good combination. Um, you get to kill any dude you want and gain 4 life and deal 2 damage to them. But Primeval Titan, search any lands, and it's a threat on its own. A lot of people want to O-ring it, but then I bring out Elish Norn. Elish Norn is such a great card. It's pretty much a sweeper, and if it's not dealt with right away or countered, it's pretty much a game over for them, I would say, if they were an aggro deck. So like I said, the last 2 cards were Elish Norn. Elish Norn is such a great card. Vigilance, I would say, just like a throw-in. But the -2/+2 thingy, It's a really good card, and the fact that it can't be dealt with a dismember is really good. Uh, really good card. That's why it's like 28 bucks, 30 bucks I would say. Onto the sideboard. I'm pretty sure I figured out the sideboard. I would say. Um, I run two Purify the Graves against Control and green red and zombies. Like I said, zombies is a hard matchup for me. I wanted to find a card that was versatile for control and zombies, like an aggro and a control card that I can side in. Purify the Graves is such a great card too. Get rid of the grave crawlers, get rid of their draw off messenger, get rid of dissipate, mana leak, stuff like that. I can go on the list forever, but I'd rather not. Two Ray Revelation. Gets there's a lot of black white tokens actually in my deck in my meta game. Three people in my FNM run black white tokens and they've been doing well with it. Good way to get rid of Honor of the Pure. Um, lingering not lingering souls. Get rid of Honor of the Pure. Intangible Virtue, O-rings, stuff like that. There was actually a game where I O-ringed a Titan and he O-ringed my O-ring and then I revelationed it and then he brought it with the Sun Titan. He brought the Oblivion ring back with the Sun Titan, and then I O-ring his O-ring, and then he O-ringed my O-ring, then I eventually had to use Ray Revelation again. Then I run two Ancient Grudge. Just a good card overall. Get basically like the same Revelation. I run one Oblivion ring. Just a special, or not really special, but just another O-ring just in case. Side him in against Control and Wolfrun Ramp. One Karn. Nothing much to say. It's a Karn. LSV improved. One Garrick. One Autumn's Veil. Celestial Purge against Zombies. Red Green Ramp. Uh, I would say that's pretty much it. One Corrosive Gale against Tokens and Delver. Like Delver is like an alright card for Corrosive Gale, but the matchup you really want to side it in against is Tokens because of Lingering Souls and Midnight Haunting, stuff like that. I run one Ratchet Bomb against Tokens, Delver, any aggro deck I would say. For the last two cards, I run two more Time of Reinforcements in the board because I have such a struggle with aggro, I would say. But I can kill him with a day and then go Elish because I can't play anything else. But if I don't get a day, I have 4 Time of Reinforcements. Post board. It's just such a good card as well. So that was it, guys. Thanks for watching. That was the deck tag. My Wolfrun Naya. Uh, yeah. Once again, guys, this is Chamargar 777. Comment, rate, subscribe, and thanks for watching. See you guys later. Hopefully, I do well with this deck.